You guys, hey. I'm trying to get it set up right. It doesn't want to work for me today. Okay, I am back doing a back-to-back video for you guys because I love you so much. Yes. Um, I had these shrimp left over, so I was like, let me go ahead and do me some lemon pepper shrimp. Y'all, these things look so good. I didn't do my special sauce. I just did like some lemon pepper garlic shrimp. So this is definitely, I know, gonna be the bomb. The bomb. Do you hear me? Hold on, let me make sure like y'all are set up straight because my camera. Okay, set up. Like it doesn't want to cooperate with me today. Seriously. Hi, welcome. What's up? Like, is it the thing that it's on? I don't know. Something is not right. Okay, that works. Whatever. You have to excuse me right now. I'm trying to fix myself up. But anyway, so I was like, everybody always talking about like lemon pepper chicken wings and stuff like that. I was like, we usually be eating like lemon pepper shrimp, going to those Chinese buffets and stuff like that. Let me fix me some lemon pepper shrimp with some garlic in it. And let's see how this goes. I still have my little piece of lobster from the last seafood mukbang. So that's going to be some good too. Then I'm going to dip my crab legs in there. I think I dried them out because I just put it in the oven for them to kind of warm up. So those are going to be lemon pepper garlic king crab seasoned as well. So okay, just stick that in there. I'm trying to hurry up because I got another one of my favorite movies that's on, just came on. Baps just went off, and now Selena is on, and I love me some Selena. So let's get started. Hi, you guys. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another blessed day. Thank you for this meal that we're about to receive from the nourishment of our bodies. In your son Christ Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Make sure y'all have y'all a plate in front of y'all too. So you can eat with me. So we're like eating and talking right now. But I just got back in my house from checking the mailbox and getting all my stuff because I just got in from work. First of all, let's just say, well, hello. Let's just say it's cold outside. Everybody's like, it's only in the 60s. I'm born and raised in Florida. So below 70 is cold to us. And plus I work on an island surrounded by water. So it's going to be even colder out there. It's windy, so on and so forth. But go to the car. Go check the mailbox when I got home. This is like chicken. Wow. And this is the rest of my lobster. Now, on my last night's video, I was kind of letting you guys know about the situation that happened to me. Where I was robbed back in the end of 2017 on Mysterious birthday. I realized that my wallet was missing out of my car, and I had just moved and was gonna be heading to Walmart with Mysteria and my sister Dee Dee and my niece Aaliyah. Realized my wallet was missing. Remembered that my door was unlocked and my windows was cracked at the apartments where I used to live at. Remembered the guy that stayed on top, the lady and the guy that stayed on top of where my aunt and uncle live, out there at the same complex. And I'm trying not to lose my track of thought. Wow, that's good. But anyway, so he ended up taking my wallet, the whole situation. But speaking of that, last night with me talking about that on my live or whatever, letting you guys know like that's a situation that happened to me. So I checked the mailbox and I got a letter today. Now, mind you, he's supposed to be paying me back the rest of the restitution of part of the money that he stole from me. So I get a letter today from the corrections facility letting me know that he has violated his supervision and that he is sentenced to serve 18 months in state prison now. He got off pretty good in the first place because he only spent like, I'm already dropping stuff on my shirt. Only Adidas. He already spent from November 13th to June 13th. He was in jail. Then he got out and was supposed to pay me back $400 and something. And of course the rest was refunded through my bank and my credit card company. And he owed it me more from there. And then he only, then he had, I believe it was 12 or 18 months of probation he had to do. That's crazy. Oh my. That is delicious. Ooh. Okay. I see. But it's sad because it's like, was it worth it in the end? You know what I mean? Like, you just did all this, stole almost $600 from me, that I just got. And then end up in jail for those months. I cut a deal with the attorney, as long as I was going to get my fundings back. And, he got off, of course, he had his felonies because of the stupid mistakes that he made. But it's like, when is enough? When is enough? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand it. But, just looking at that, it's like, well, this is his life decisions, So, I don't know what he did and what he wasn't doing, and him not following up with what he was supposed to do. I don't know, but it's sad. It's truly sad. Oh my God. Wow. For y'all that's still watching, please try to get you some of the lemon pepper seasoning. I did put a little bit of the accent season in there, for more flavor. But get that lemon pepper seasoning. All I used was butter this time. I didn't mix any of my stuff in there. So this is just basically butter, lemon pepper. What else? I put actual minced garlic in here because I love me some garlic. I put garlic powder in there and the accent seasoning. It is so good. Oh my God, it's so good. I was thinking about like the rest of my steak with shrimp, because that's how they serve it, especially at like Outback Steakhouse. But I was like, I'm not gonna eat all that. I still got my steak and everything in there, so I'll probably just warm it up and eat it. Like I said last night, it's just thick. And after a while, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm done chewing. My jaws hurt. But I hope you guys had a wonderful day today. It's stuck. But yeah, I definitely had to get on live and chat with you guys and just share a little bit of that. It was just a coincidence that, I just got done talking about what happened to me, in that case, and I haven't heard anything since last year where I actually got one of the checks, I guess, that he paid towards or whatever, and the letter stating how much left he had to pay me back, and now this is truly sad. Truly sad. It's just a bunch of stuff, that happens in life that you just want to put behind you and, just keep moving forward. And I just want to get it over with, be done with it. I don't want to receive no letters, to let me know his moves, being that they put a restraining order, you know, for him not to come in contact with me. It's just too much. Ouch. Mm. Now let me tell you, just to let you know, the difference of boiling your seafood and sauteing it, especially when it comes to the shrimp, like your shell on your shrimps stick more to it when it's sauteed than when it's actually boiled. So you see me fighting it a little bit. That's why. But this crab, I like how they're breaking out of there. Good job. Yes. Mm-mm. That is wonderful. Mm. I'm surprised these are coming out as easy as they are, being that I had it in the oven. It was just to warm them up, not to like cook them because they're already cooked. Mm. Here's the knuckle. I cannot believe. Well, no, actually I can. Because last year, I know with Florida's weather is different every year. So like last Christmas, we actually got cold weather, and then we got cold weather again. I think in March of last year, if I'm not mistaken. It was crazy. Yeah, February, March is usually cold here, and then of course we get the heat, the rest of the year. But Florida weather is so bipolar, like it's crazy. And then of course, the hospitals are filled up because everybody has, the flu or some type of, and gotten sick. I just don't want to get sick, y'all. I don't. Especially like I'm already dealing with, recovering from this accident, with my shoulder and my neck and everything. Like that's enough to deal with itself, and I've dealt with it. It'll be a year next month. A whole year since my car accident. First car accident I've ever been in, and I pray it's my last. Really do. Because it's no joke. Did I tell y'all this lemon pepper garlic? It's so good. Look at that. My phone is flashing. My neck has been aching me today. I just want to be able to go one day without saying, oh, my shoulder, oh, my arm, oh, my neck. Please, Lord, be with me. Be with us all. These days are crazy. I call my hairdo now the Star Trek hairdo, because the way I got it cut. Well, I just took the side, this side in the back, as y'all can see, it's coming down. But yeah, it's about time for me to go ahead and do something different. So my hair, I just get so tired of, you know, having to worry about stuff like that. So trying to decide if I want to do a sew-in next or some crochet, curly crochet. Everybody loves when I have my hair curling. I'm a naturally curly head child. Oh, these prickly things. The spikes. Them spikes ain't no joke, y'all. That was gonna come out right. I see you flashing. I see you flashing. And that part is soft, and I didn't put my scissors here. Come on. There you go. Don't stick, no. I think it's that garlic too. They got it tasting so good. That's that minced garlic or chopped up garlic. So I didn't feel like chopping up any garlic cloves already. So I have some in the jar in the fridge. I got full cloves and I have the mixed. That's in the jar already. All this fat. Yes, the fat does make the crab taste different. Ouch. Come on, slide out. Excuse me. I'm trying to move some of these shrimp I have here. Move out the way. That goes in there. Ouch. Pain. We getting somewhere. Bear with me. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, these things are really dangerous. They really are. No wonder I stick to the snow crabs and blue crabs. Jesus. You have all type of holes in your hand trying to break open this just to get this meat. That's crazy. But God made us all different for a reason. Just like He made all these animals. Same families, just different types, shapes, and sizes. I think I'm recording a little earlier than usual, so my phone is like going off like crazy right now. So if y'all see like some little flashing lights, that's my light on my phone flashing. Text messages, notifications, the whole shebang. I ain't put no seasoning on my crab, so because I figured I'd be dipping it with the shrimp, so no need to put any extra seasoning on it. I don't want to be dealing with high blood pressure. That's why y'all see me record like every 2 days, every 3 days. I know how concerned YouTube families can be. Some can, be straightforward, and I appreciate that. And then you got some that just be harsh for no reason. Just saying stuff just to join in because that's what other people are doing. Be yourself. Be yourself. Some people are like, you're awesome. Like, everybody that does those videos and mukbangs of like eating, you guys are awesome because there's no way I can get in front of a camera and eat, And I'm like, well, I mean, I've been in front of a camera, performing, singing, modeling, doing shows, years ago. So what's the difference now, When they have cameras inside of those restaurants and fast food places and stuff like that, you're on camera then. I don't think you realize it, but you're on camera, at these restaurants, that you go to, fast food joints. Not, they might not be focusing in on you, or you having the camera like set up like this in your face, But you're on camera. Ouch. I can't enjoy something that stabbed me. This is ridiculous. And these claws, these type of claws, are even worse with the prickles. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh. It has a soft side around it on one side, and it has the very prickly side. Ouch. Hello, welcome. To me, it just kind of seems a little easier to go live versus kind of record, have everything set up, keeping track of the time, and as long as it's charged up and ready to go. Hit and record, type what I'm doing, and go from there. Much easier. I feel it in my teeth. Oh. Okay. Lord be with my baby teeth. Be with my baby teeth. Well, that's all broke up. That's alright. Get it out. Get out! Have you guys seen that movie? Loved it. Gave me some real insights. It's amazing how people differently from all over the world, you can like the same things as somebody, view things the same way as somebody else does. You know, you always think like, I wonder, am I the only person that, you know, think about stuff like that? Or, you know, if you see something, do they, you know, is there somebody that views stuff the same way you view things? Well, hello, Niclara. How are you? Ouch. This, ooh. I just stabbed my gum. This is horrible. If you ever get, ouch. If you ever get the king crabs, be really careful. When I say this thing is like really kicking my behind over here, and I need my fingers because I do hair, and it's really like stabbing me. Good, good. How was your day? This is horrid. I'm over here getting beat up by these king crab pricklies right now. Wow. And of course I forgot my scissors to help me. I got this little piece left and I'm really going through all this for that. Excuse me. Wow, that's amazing. All of this stabbing for just this little bit of meat. That's crazy. I know. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh. Yeah, my family and I had one of those days yesterday. Lost another loved one, but, you know, we got to pray. First and foremost, open up to God before you open up to any other human being, because a human being is never going to understand you, you know, like God does. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I mean, it's good to vent to somebody, or, you know, if you have like a journal, write about it. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you kind of, you know, write about stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I will definitely say a prayer for you and your family. I know how that feels. How old was she? I would definitely say a prayer. You're definitely in my prayer, sweetheart. We just lost a family member yesterday, and it's hard. It's hard because we're supposed to rejoice when we lose a loved one, but I mean, we all have our ways of how we deal with stuff. You know what I mean? And nobody should ever tell you how to, you know, react or how to deal with things. Oh, that's a blessing. That is a blessing to even reach 89. That is a blessing. My grandmother passed, my mother's mom passed in 88. I was 3 years old. So that was 30 years ago. Um, she was in her, I want to say 40s or 50s. She passed young. But you're definitely in my prayers, sweetheart. Stay strong. You know, if you need to cry or whatever you need to do, let it out. And it's okay. Just like I told some of my loved ones that are, you know, going through what they're going through. I went live on Facebook when I found out about my best friend. I found out about my best friend through, you know, family. And not knowing that my best friend was sick and in the hospital, and talked to her the day before she passed. She was calling, checking on me, and she ended up passing the next day. That hurt me to my heart because we're 10 days apart. She's 33, I'm 33. We've been best friends since second grade, over 25 years. You know, and to know that, you know, somebody you just talked to is gone, you know, just the very next day, it's painful. It's painful. And I went live on my Facebook, and I just wanted, you know, people to know, like, listen, it's okay to cry. It is okay to cry. She's, you know what, Cara? She's better now. She was battling lupus, and she was in and out the hospital. And, you know, I guess because I didn't really understand what she was battling and what she was going through, because I have a grandmother that's battled lupus for 20 something years, and she's still here battling it. Some people's bodies are stronger than others. Some people take care of themselves better than others, you know. So I guess that's why I broke down, because it was like, you know, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't, you know? And I think she was more worried about how I was doing, and I felt bad because I was like, here you are asking me how I'm doing, and you're laying in the hospital not feeling good yourself. So I was heartbroken by that. I was really heartbroken by that. And I think that's one of the reasons me and her was best friends for so long, because we are both caring, we're both giving, we're both loving, you know, and we care about other people before we care about ourselves. And that's the type of people that God wants us to be, to love and care about each other more than we care about ourselves. And that's me all the time. So you hold your head up, you know, just know that, you know, grandma she's sleeping. Just like when I think about my daughter would have been going on 6 years old this year. She passed away. It'll be 6 years in June. And, you know, I still get a little sad about it, because I would love to, you know, watch my daughter grow up. But I don't feel bad, because God knew, you know, what it was. And she's not here in pain. She's not suffering. She's not going through struggles, or, you know, all of the things that we're battling and going through. They're just sleeping. They're just sleeping, and we will reunite and get to see them again. As long as we're living the right way and doing what we got to do, we will see them again. So that's why every day it's a struggle. Satan is very busy. He targets us, and, you know, he wants us to fail, because he know that God is trying to give us that chance to get our life right before we leave this world, you know. But you just gotta stay strong. Keep being positive, no matter how much negative is around you. Be as positive as you can. Just keep doing it. You're not doing it for the people around you. You're doing it for God. And trust me, your blessings will come. But in the meantime, your family and you are definitely in my prayers. You guys keep your strength up. Stay positive to each other. Build each other up. You know, enjoy the memories. Those be the best part about it. You know, you can always look back and remember the things grandma used to say, or the things she used to do, or the food she used to cook. or you know, certain things she used to say, because I I do remember a lot of things that both of my grandmothers and boy, I tell you, I can remember some things. But just gotta rejoice and, you know, keep going forward from there. She is just sleeping. Her spirit is free now, you know, from anything that has been troubling her or any illness. And she is free from her pain. And that's how I look at it. That's how I keep surviving, you know. Even with my dad, you know, the things he was going through that got him to the point where his life was ended right after I got out of ICU from having an emergency C-section with my daughter, getting my life saved. My dad, you know, next day he was gone. And it was hard because 2 weeks later my daughter passed. You know, all of this happened in June of 2013. And I don't drink my problems away. I don't smoke. You know, I don't really party. I have fun with my family and my loved ones and just try to continue to enjoy life and be positive. Of course, I cried my eyes out. You know, you're entitled to do that. But just don't turn for the worse. Just stay positive. Always remember, that's for everybody. Always remember that they're in a better place. They're basically just sleeping. Okay. I got like 5 shrimp left. Yeah. I'm stuffed. Super stuffed. I know I done ran over time. Yep. That's the good thing about live. But that was a great chat. Thank you, Nakara, for stopping through and letting me know that my heart and my prayer goes out to you and your family. I pray that you guys stay strong, pray together, and just thank God for giving you time with your grandma. You know, for anybody that's watching this video who has went through losing a loved one, you know, recently, or, you know, just know that everything that we're going through is temporary. It's temporary. And just like the scripture, I read scriptures every day. Like the one I read today. The things that we go through are temporary, but God is eternal. His love is eternal. His blessings is eternal. So, you know, reading that and knowing that, you know, even with the death of, you know, a family member yesterday, you know, it's just knowing that it makes everything feels so much better. You know, just knowing that, you know, we may leave this lifetime, but we have another lifetime that is promised to us. God is promising this next life to us. This one right here, it might be a struggle. It's a struggle. It might not be the best. We might not like everything that goes on in this lifetime, but he promises eternal life in our next lifetime. He just wants us to, you know, be prepared and get ready and know the difference between him and Satan, to know who has more power. And, you know, because we endure a lot of things that, you know, go on, but we have to remember Jesus was tortured. They tortured him, and he was prepared for that so he can die for our sins. So I mean, every time I think about that, and I see that when I feel like I'm going through so much, I'd be like, man, I mean, this man was beaten, he was spit on, he was whipped, he was, put up with nails through his hands, like, and what am I crying about? A little bit of spilt milk. It might not be just a little bit of spilt milk when it comes down to it, but I mean, Jesus went through a lot for us. And I mean, it's not that, we asked him to, but the fact that he did it because that's the love through God, I can only say thank you and keep trying to do what I can to get my life right so I can be there because I would love to hug him, and say thank you. If I was there back in the day, I'm telling y'all, listen, I'm not a saint. Don't get me wrong. I can talk to you all day and you'll be like, oh my God, like you are so biblical, Don't get me wrong. I have my moments. It's everybody have their moments, and that is what I am here for, Nakar. I promise you, that is what I'm here for. I don't like for people to think that I'm preaching to them because I'm not a saint. I'm far from a saint, but I'm not a devil either. I try my best every day to be, nice, encouraging, uplifting, positive to people, and I'm the type of person, like, I get deep into my feelings. Like, if I see somebody being nasty or negative or just, outright like unhuman, like, I get into my feelings real deep to where I'm emotional. I'm ready to like lash out, act a fool, because it's like, why are you acting like that? Why are you so nasty? Why, you know what I mean? But they can't even explain why they are the way that they are. Because if you got Satan in your life 24/7 and you're not even looking for God, you're going to be that type of person. You're going to be that type of person. And that's why I thank my mom so much, you guys. Y'all hear me say all the time, I appreciate my mom. I thank my mom because she kept God into our life. She talked about him. She made sure we understood, who he was, who Christ was. We stayed in church. As I say, I'm not a saint, but it's like when it comes to me talking to someone and encouraging them to lift them up, it's like it comes naturally, and it's like I've been given this message to deliver it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be a preacher, never tried to be one, but if I can say something to help someone's life, I will stop my life just to do that, because I know that is a message that God wanted me to send. But I mean, that's for anybody that's watching this, not just you, Nakara, but for anybody that's watching this, if you have, if you're in a situation where you're feeling a certain way, sometimes you can reach out to someone and they just might be that person that God sent into your life to help you with whatever it is that you got going on. And I've been through a lot. I can do a whole hour, 2 hour, video telling you guys on my whole life story, and y'all would be in tears. You would be in tears and you would never believe that I've been through all of that stuff. You would never believe it because I don't show it. I don't wear it on my sleeves. I try to smile. I try to show the happiness, you know what I mean? Because I don't like to bring my problems, on anybody, or I don't want people to, just look at me and just be like, oh my God, I feel sorry for her. Don't feel sorry for me, because God has gave me strength to be who I am, and that is a strong woman. And I mean, he has blessed me to be here today. You understand? When I say my life was almost called like 3 or 4 times out of my 33 years of being here, I am still here. I'm definitely a living testimony. They declared me dead after being pregnant with my daughter. almost 6 years ago. I'm here talking about it. If that ain't real, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Almost had a head-on collision with the car driving the opposite way, coming down I-75, leaving Orlando. Parents in the back seat, me and my sister in the front seat. SUV doing probably about 70 to 90 miles per hour. My parents are in the back seat screaming their lungs out, go over, go over. I didn't know if this person was playing Russian roulette or if they was trying to commit suicide, but I waited until the very last minute and jumped over into the middle lane. Now, mind you, if that was supposed to be our life that night, they would have went over the same time I went over, and we would have all been dead. I'm still here. My parents are still here. My sister is still here. I'm telling you, living testimony. 14 years old, diagnosed with diabetes. My eyesight was shutting down. My kidneys was shutting down. Are y'all listening to me? Do you hear me? Sugar running over into my urine. Everything. I was going into a diabetic coma at 14 years old. It took for another pediatric under the doctor that I was seeing all of my childhood life to save my life. I almost died at 14 being a diabetic and didn't even know I was a diabetic. I'm 33 years old. I'm still here. Do you hear me? You see what I'm saying? If it's time, it's time. Do you see what I'm saying? So I know, like, every time I think about that stuff and I talk about it and I can smile because it's like I feel like I found my purpose of being here. I'm a living testimony. People that think that they've had it so bad in life, listen, I'm not trying to say what you're going through is nothing compared to what I've been through, but let me talk to you for a second. Let's sit down and exchange these stories. But let me show you how strong I've become out of everything I've been through. Let me tell you how I became strong. That man upstairs. I had so many people, my co-workers at my job, who, I was out of work 2 months, 3 months after my pregnancy. They were like, oh my God, Isha, we're so sorry about your dad. We're so sorry about your daughter. I would probably be drinking and on drugs. I said, I didn't need any of that. I had a supportive family. I have, a loving family. They was there in a circle, arms all around me and my daughter's father. That's all we needed. And I mean a strong circle of prayer. Do y'all hear me? And when I say even within the next couple of days of burying my daughter and my father, days apart, I was standing. I was standing. Do you hear me? I was standing. I may not have been smiling as much, but I still had a smile on my face because I know, Isha, keep doing the things you're supposed to be doing. Keep trusting in God. Keep believing in God. No matter what nobody tells you, you're going to see them again. And that's all I needed to know. I thank you. And I love you guys so, so much. Thank you, Shan. I love you guys so, so much. I just wanted to let you guys know that. You know what I mean? Stay strong. We're going to lose people in our lives along the way of us still being here. We're going to even be gone ourselves one day. But I tell you, when I say God got your back like no other, he got your back like no other. You understand? And when they tell you God is a jealous God, so when you put other people before God, you start seeing things happening. That's because you're letting your blessings be blocked. Don't let something negative in your life, whether it's a material thing, a boyfriend, a husband, a cousin, sister, brother, a friend, put God first. And if they're going through something, say, listen, I love you, but I'm about to give you to God and let God take care of it. Us as humans, we might not know how to handle that, because we get emotional when we miss them. I've been there. Trust me, I know. I've been there. And you be like, dang, especially with the relationships. You be like, he make me so mad, but I miss him. I'm like, you know what? Let me sit down. This is my journal right here, y'all. This is my journal. Let me sit down and start writing. I'm just going to start writing and talking to God and letting him know, God, this is how I feel. I'm human. I'm in my feelings. I have emotional, I'm finna get emotional about this. But I'm talking to God, and God finna start showing me, like, listen, don't worry about him right now, because I guarantee you, he gonna be calling, or this person gonna do this. I'm telling y'all the truth. It just happened yesterday. It just happened yesterday. Hey, Brian. They go one of my besties, y'all. But I'm telling you, it happens, and it happens like that. So if it's somebody that's supposed to be in your life, pray on it. They gonna be there. They gonna be there. If it's somebody that's don't supposed to be in your life, pray on it, and he will remove them from your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. But within this next week, I am definitely going to be sharing a story with you guys. And I hope you guys really be tuned in, because I don't want it to be emotional. You know what I mean? But it's going to always be the truth. And I want to be as blood raw with you guys, straight truth with you guys as I can. You know what I mean? I have no secrets. I have nothing to hide. Like I told you guys, if you want to ask me anything, ask me. Listen, I told my living testimony. I'm still here. It's a blessing, and I pray that you guys just, take what I'm telling you right now, and that it strengthens you. It gives you a positive outlook on life, even everything that's going on around us. I still got to think positive, and still got to thank God every day for pulling me through this adversity, because we're going to go through adversity in life. But as long as we depend on God, trust God, have faith in God, you're going to always make it through. You're going to always make it through. You talking about somebody that done been homeless, that done struggled, that done slept in her car, even in my salon, slept in my salon. I've been through all of that, y'all. I've been through all of that. And when I say I still came out doing great, I'm doing great. I just got back to work last month, the week of Christmas. And I'm able to get back to paying my own full rent, my $500 and something car note. Those are blessings. I've been out of work since August, all the way up to December, after my shoulder surgery, and trying to get my life back on track and taking care of myself. But through those past months, when I say God has been there, my lights never been cut off. I've had people that he brought into my life that has helped me. Brian has been one of them that has helped me when I needed it. I haven't been going through struggles where I couldn't, do anything. My mom was definitely one of the strong people that God has put right there, who has helped me since I've been out. Family, of course, real friends. Always remember that. Real friends are the ones that show you they got your back when you most need them. Not just somebody you can call your friend that's around, but a real friend that's there when you can say, hey, I'm going through this right now. Don't worry about that. I got you. I got you. Those are real friends. Do you hear what I'm saying? Those are real friends. I don't walk around and call everybody my friend. I would tell you I love you before I call you my friend. I love you too, Brian. I would tell you I love you before I call you my friend, because at least I know me telling you that I love you is more real than me telling you that you're my friend. And that's the God's honest truth. So as I say every day, or even when I do my videos, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for the support. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for interacting with me. I mean, anytime you want to talk, let me know what's going on. If you want it to be private, like I always say, I'm on Instagram. You can DM me. I'm Isha Styles 239. ESHASTYLES 239. We can have a private conversation. Nothing has to be known to anybody else. Nothing has to be said. You know, if I ever pick a topic and talk about it, you know, it's up to you if you want to chime in on it, or I mean, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I just want to make sure that you're comfortable and that it's okay with you. Other than that, I mean, I love talking to you guys. I love just knowing that, you know, my uplifting is uplifting the next person. I never want to be negative towards anybody. You know, hi Nene, how are you, sweetheart? But I just, you know, I want to bring joy and happiness to everybody. And I know I can't do it by myself, so it's something that we have to all chip in and do together. You know, and something else that like drives me crazy is when, you know, if people always ask me and my sister this question, like we'd be out in public, like, oh my God, you're so pretty, or, you know, that dress you have on is beautiful, or something like that. Either they think that you swing the same way, or they think that you're saying, you know, you're trying to be funny about it. That's never the case. And it's sad that it comes down to the point of somebody thinking that you're either being negative or you like a person in that way in order to give them a compliment. Why does it have to come down to that in order for me to give you a compliment? That's the sad thing about it. We always have to explain ourselves like, listen, I'm not hitting on you because I don't swing that way. I don't have anybody against the way that they choose to live their life. If that's how you live, that's your business. That's between you and God at the end of the day. But me saying you're beautiful, or I love what you got on, or, you know, I love your eyes, or I love how you did your makeup, trust me, it is a real compliment. A real compliment. I get hit on by the same sex. I've been hit on by the same sex a lot of times, but I have to let them know, like, listen, I appreciate the compliment. I really do. That's it. That is it. But I definitely appreciate your compliment. Thank you. You know, or they'd be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Like, I had a guy come up to me at the beach last week, and he's like, can I have a picture with you? It kind of creeped me out because of all of this stuff that's going on with this sex trafficking and, you know, people kidnapped and sold. You know, it kind of worried me there for a second, but he was like, I just want a picture with you. Like, you're gorgeous. Okay. Thank you. Sure. You know, like, that's just how I seen it. But I mean, other than that, I can't speak for everybody and, you know, what their intentions are when they're saying something towards someone. I wish that we can all be like that, positive to each other, uplifting to each other, instead of all of this negativity that's going on. I stay to myself. Most of the time people see me, I got headphones in because I don't even want to know what the outside world is doing. I really don't. But, you know, like I said, if you just need somebody to talk to, you need some uplifting words, you need some words of encouragement, you know, ideas that y'all want to give me to do on the channel, come on, let's do this. Let's do it. I'm ready. I am here for you guys. I promise you that. I am here for you guys. I just love, you know, the interaction. I love talking to you guys. This video is almost an hour long right now. And I know I'm going to have a huge problem trying to upload it. But for you guys, I would do anything. So, I mean, almost anything. Because some people take that and go a little far with it. But other than that, if you got any ideas, you know, something you want me to try, something you like and you think that I would like it, hit me up, let me know, drop it in the comments. I mean, anything, I am here. I'm ready. You know, let's do this. But I'm going to end this because it's almost an hour long. But I want to let you guys know I love you from the bottom of my heart. God is sitting high and looking low, and if I'm lying, he can strike me dead right now. I don't have to know you to tell you that I love you. I don't have to know you to ask this man every day to please be with the people that I love. I don't have to know them, but please be with them financially, physically, till death do us part. God, please be with them. Please be with their families. Please be with their friends. Please be with their loved ones. And I pray for you guys every day before I pray for myself. So that being said, again, Cara, if you're still here, your family and yourself is definitely in my prayers. And grandma is just sleeping now. She know that, she knows how much you guys are going to love and miss her, but you will see her again. Just do what you got to do for your remaining time in this world, and I promise you, you will see her again. Because I cannot wait to see my daughter. I can't wait to see my dad. I can't wait to see my aunts and uncles, my grandparents. God got this planned out for us. I'm telling y'all, I am telling you, he got this. We just got to trust him. Seriously. But let me get going, guys, so I can go ahead and finish cleaning up my kitchen, get the seafood out of here before it be stinking. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. If I don't come back with a video tomorrow night, then I will be back with one Monday night. But please stay tuned, because I do have a story I would love to share with you guys. It is a personal story. It may help some people, and then it may, some people might, well, I might not want to do that then. But I mean, it's always going to be a positive come out to anything that I let you guys know, because even with you sitting here looking at me right now, you're going to be like, wow, and she's still smiling. She's still doing great in her life. Even after that, yeah. So just stay tuned. It's probably about a week and a half left. And I just want you guys to, embrace it and think it as a positive floor plan. I can't even talk right now. Floor plan. Future floor plans. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great night, and I hope to either see you tomorrow night or Monday night. If you have any ideas of videos that you guys would like for me to do, drop it in the box below. Or if you want to be personal or you don't want anybody to know, inbox me, DM me. I'm there. Love you. Good night.